Hey everyone and welcome back to Chained Echoes, where today it is time to go visit Lenne in the castle, hopefully, if they let us in, now that we've done a bit of exploration of Tormund. We've seen all the shops, we've met up with Kylie, and we overheard Lenne talking with her brother. I think we're ready to go and chat. As long as they don't kick us out, so far no problems. They're not mad at me for being here. Okay, before we head up, can I explore around a little bit? This is feeling like a no. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, they're letting me in. We are grateful that you brought Her Highness back. Prince Frederick hasn't been himself after she vanished. Alright, I think we're good. Now that the princess is back, I'm going to make an extra effort to keep the place in good shape. Everyone's in high spirits with her return. You're the guy who returned Her Highness, right? I've been told you're allowed to visit her, but this area is off limits, you understand? Got it. Cannot explore too much. That's the wrong way. Can't explore too much, but we can visit her. Let's see, there's a lot of places we could hypothetically go. Ooh, a library. Volandis' greatest pride was once the Mage Academy of Nysa, and even today people speak of it with fervor. Before that, Volandis was an isolated place with only a few mining villages. The reason why the founders of Nysa chose such a random location to open the greatest academy of all time is still a mystery. Perhaps the students were not supposed to be too distracted by other things. Who knows? The soldiers around His Highness call the Grand Grimoire the weapon of the gods. I wonder which gods they mean. The old ones, the church's one god, or the great gods? Or maybe they mean the 7 true kings. At least with the 7 true kings, their existence is scientifically proven, as Nadiel the dragon is sleeping on this very continent. The 7 true kings, huh? As Nadiel has been mentioned before, I believe they said he was sleeping in the ruins of the city of Nysa? Or at least down in the cave where Nysa fell? Scientifically and technologically speaking, Volandis lags a century behind the neighboring countries. All the resources were spent on the war. One might think that at least the war machinery would be up to date. Fiddlesticks! After 150 years of war, the coin master was happy to find enough money to pay the soldiers and keep the old machines running. Recently, however, we have received a few more modern machines. I wonder what deal Prince Frederick has struck, and with whom. Yeah, sounds like the war has been overall really bad for the continent, and not just for the people. Right, can't go that way, we already tried, so let's go upstairs. Alright, now what can we find up here? No map, lovely, love that for us. The princess is a sweetheart, she has a sympathetic ear for everyone. You're the guy who returned Her Highness, right? I've been told you're allowed to visit, okay. Can't go that way. Fun. You're the... Okay, can't go that way either. Very stubborn guards. Very, very much... Look, you dropped all the good dishes. Don't think because you've just returned that I'm going to handle you with kid gloves. You'll make up for all the work you missed. Do you understand? Answer me. What kind of behavior is this? I hope you remember your status. Here at court, by the order of His Majesty the King, you have no more rights than a common servant. Yes, I am sorry. Oof, Rob, you okay? What are you staring at? Be gone. Watch your tongue, he is the princess's guest. Apologize. Sorry. You know, Rob, I think I'm starting to understand you a little bit more. God, when even the servants are, like, allowed to shit-talk him like that. Yikes. I'm so glad Her Highness got home safely. We have all missed her around here. I still don't like Rob very much. I'm still salty about the way he handled those thieves. But, like, yeah, you know what? I'm kind of seeing where his attitude comes from. If this is how he's treated here, and that is the wrong way. Alright, there was only one door I saw that was open. Ooh, treasure, giving us a partisan. We'll have to see who wears that later. Who goes? Oh, what are you doing here? Is it about the reward? My brother will take care of it tomorrow. No, I'm just here to visit you and see how you're doing. You are? This is kind of you. Thank you. I had no idea you were so interested in art, and so talented too. It's nothing but a pointless pastime. They all show the same motif, a huge tree on a flying island. What is this place? A place I have to go to. That you have to go to? It might sound silly, but it follows me in my dreams. It appears in my mind's eye and wants me to visit it. I don't know where it is, though. I see it in memories that are not mine. I try to capture it on paper to get an answer, but it doesn't seem to work. Your echo, then. My echo? Remember how Damebird explained to us that after death, the soul leaves the body and dissolves into the maelstrom? My mother once told me sometimes the soul doesn't completely dissolve. If these remnants flow into a new living being, it is possible that one keeps memories of the previous life. You mean to tell me that this place in the paintings is an echo from my previous life? Maybe this place could have been your home. I wonder if I had a better life then. I know I shouldn't complain, people are suffering all over the realm. And here I am, protected from all that. But still, I'm so unhappy. It makes me feel ashamed. I think everyone has their own problems to deal with. I don't think you can weigh that. I wish I wasn't born a princess. Tell me, Glenn, why do these rooms here feel so much tighter than anywhere else? Her eyes are so cold when she talks to me, yet with him. This boy seems pretty close to the princess. You do not look pleased. Sir Gawain, he is one of their companions. An interesting boy, I must say. He is the only one who did not want gold as a reward. What then? Information about the Grand Grimoire. Who would voluntarily forego a reward in gold? Is he a spy? A rather simple-minded one when he asks us directly to our faces about the grimoire. We should take care of him, but not in the princess's presence. While you are at it, deal with the whole troop. As you command. General Godfrey has returned, by the way. Very good. Start the procedure immediately. I will, after the general is sobered up. Do not wait too long. We must not give Ascania too much time. Oh no. I can do without curves. They are unnecessary. Oh, come on. They are the most deadly weapons of all. That depends on where you use them. Where? What does that have to do with anything? Well, your katana with a curved blade is suitable for slash attacks that cause a deep cut. They are not suitable for thrust attacks. However, if every soldier in Volandis is running around in heavy armor, a thrust is more effective than a slash, making the greatsword superior to the katana. In Volandis, for all I care, they still live in the past. Plate armor is on the retreat. The only thing that justifiably wears such armor nowadays is sky armor, and believe me, you do not want to face them with a greatsword. I saw him! Sir Victor's coming. You act like a kid waiting for his presents, Glenn. Well, I do hope he brings a reward. I am already getting gray hair. Prince Frederick said we'll be given it tomorrow. Sir Victor! She! There you all are! This is supposed to be the best inn in town. You got screwed. The ale tastes like piss. Barkeeper, amber ale. Pah, disgusting. This bland, watery aroma. One more. No, wait. Bring me 3 right now. It's going down like water. Who is this guy? A good friend and the real reason why I'm in Volandis. This is Cameron, a scientist at the court of Terran. And this one here is Bothraz, also a friend of mine who helps me out with more dangerous stuff. It's you! What are you doing here? Oh, you know each other? Looks like you've made it to Tormund. We're surprised. We? If your goal was Tormund anyway, why didn't you accompany me till the end, huh? You do remember that we're working for money. If you can't pay us, why should we act as your bodyguards? Is that all you can think of? I hope you have deep pockets, Sir Victor. Like Sienna's any different. Anyway, he will accompany me through Volandis. Can we focus on the main topic? Of course. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about this before, but the real reason I'm in Volandis is the Grand Grimoire. And I'm here telling you this because we need your help. Victor, are you sure this is a good idea? Sure, they might be experienced fighters, but we can find others in the Adventurers Guild. I trust them. Doesn't that mean we have to explain everything to... Doesn't mean that we have to explain everything to them. We need their muscles, not their brains. Cameron, what's this all about now? I explained it to you earlier and you agreed to it. Now don't keep us in suspense. Alright. I'll take the time to answer your questions, at least while these cups are still full. Cameron is responsible for the Grand Grimoire and has been studying it for several years. Nasty thing, contains endless secrets and has tremendous destructive power. You've seen what it is capable of, which is why Cameron and I want to destroy it. You want to destroy the Grimoire. The Grand Grimoire is a weapon of the gods. No man should ever hold it in their hands. We must destroy it before more lives are lost. I will help you. Glenn, wait for their explanation first. And keep your voices low. If anyone finds out about this, we'll be hanging from the gallows. So what do you want to know about? Let's just ask everything. What is the Grand Grimoire? It's a more powerful version of an ordinary grimoire. These gems are able to store and release energy. They can be found in old geological layers, generally formed in places with high ether deposits. The largest grimoire found in nature is as big as a thumb. However, the Grand Grimoire is the size of a fist. We do not believe that it was created naturally. Someone created it? We do not know, but a similar stone is mentioned in the history of the 5th Epoch. The gods use it as a weapon to destroy entire regions and to initiate the apocalypse. Luckily, they refrain from doing so that we humans are still alive in the 7th Epoch. Exactly, but we are not here for history lessons. Do you have any further questions? So, what do you want to know about? So, where did it come from? What do we know about that? In old texts of the 5th Epoch, it is briefly referred to as the weapon of the gods, but then it is no longer mentioned. Until about 5 years ago, the stone laid in Terran's treasure chamber. There it was kept as a mere piece of jewelry until Gawain discovered its potential. Gawain? He was also in the throne room, the man with the white hair and different colored eyes. Gawain is the princess' advisor and a colleague of Cameron. He's also an old acquaintance of mine. We both studied at Nysa. So this man is an R. Unfortunately, he does not share Cameron's concern for the stone's power. He is trying to use it for this war as effectively as possible. We ran experiments with the stone 5 years ago. Its power was frightening. I spoke out against its use, but the king and the council were unanimously against me. And then, well, then that happened with Wernshire. Why was the stone there? Terran had defeated Gravos and taken the city. The place was crawling with her own soldiers. Honestly, I don't know why the prince kept it there and what he intended to do with it. Now the stone is back in Torment and will be used in the upcoming battle. This is certain? Yes, preparations are being made right now. So, what do you want to know about? Last question, how do we destroy it? This is a problem. We do not know. The Grand Grimoire is used by smashing it. This triggers a tremendous explosion. Only in a radius of 3 meters around the stone, nothing happens in order to protect the user. That's why Kylian and I survived the explosion. Afterwards, the gemstone reassembles itself and can be used again, which means you cannot destroy it in any normal way. If that is all your questions, now it just so happens that a few weeks ago I made a little progress and therefore called Victor to Volandis. The royal house keeps a list of all the gifts that are given to the king on various occasions. On such a list, I actually found the rainbow-colored grimoire. A monk named Nulkaber from the Kindreld Monastery brought it as a gift more than 50 years ago. This monk is probably no longer alive, but the monastery still exists. And that's where you come in. You plan to go there and want us to accompany you? Exactly. The monastery is located in the east and has been abandoned for decades. Instead of monks, there are now monsters living there, and we need some capable adventurers to protect us from them. All the while, you are searching for information about the Grand Grimoire and this Nulkaber. Yes, so information such as where did the stone come from and how did it come into the possession of this monk. We might even find a way to destroy it. We'll help you. You do not need to pay us. Hey, speak for yourself. The stone's not my concern. Without a reward, I ain't lifting a finger. That reasoning sounds familiar. But why are you telling us all this? Don't you put yourself in danger by sharing such explosive information? I do not understand this either. I have my reasons, I just can't name them. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. Thanks to your trust, you have gained a new comrade in arms. Let me help you. What was that? I swear I saw someone outside of the window. Stop! You there at the table. What is it? Drop your weapons and surrender. You are under arrest. What? For what reason? You should know it too well, spies. There must be a misunderstanding. Do you know who you are talking to? The gallows await. Move, now. Looks like we'll have to fight our way out. I haven't even finished my ale. Oh boy. Well, this is unfortunate. We just can't get a break here. And you're not gonna let us explore. Fair enough. Okay, so let's see. Arms break. It's one at a time, so it's probably not gonna be that worth it. I guess maybe the armor break could have been worth it. Oh well. Alright, wide swing. And let's see, what can we have you do, Victor? Offensive buff is probably a good move. We'll get regen on the next turn, most likely. Armor break on you, so we can kill you faster. And you're weak to fire. Nice critical hits. Okay, we really need to get some healing going. Oh dear. Weaken you. I think we're just gonna need to go for a direct heal. Alright, Metal Dagger again. Try and get you weaker. And Wide Swing, please finish off that middle one. Perfect. Okay, that makes it a lot safer. Nice counter heal. Alright, Armor Break on you. Alright, Victor, I'm swapping you out for Sienna. Can't seal, so we're just gonna go for Yokogiri. Wide swing, and this might finish the job. Perfect. There are more outside. Why are they here? They couldn't have known about our meeting here. They called us spies. Didn't Glenn ask the prince for information about the grimoire as a reward? Yes, but is that a problem? Hailing from Farnsport and collecting information about a super weapon? Maybe that was not the smartest idea. You honestly asked about the stone? No more talking. Let's leave this place and head for the monastery. But we have not negotiated the payment yet. Then stay here if you prefer. The gallows are free. Well, yep, this has gone terribly wrong. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go check on skills. Since we've got... Yeah, Bathraz, you have not spent your last Grimoire Shard yet. Let's give you some magic. That's a big magic boost. And now, let's get the heck out of here. Stop right there, spies. Okay, seriously, whoever would be spying on you, would they really hire someone dumb enough to ask for the information directly? Seriously? You really believe this? I'm gonna save that ultra move for a little bit. Wait until our overdrive's a little bit higher. And let's get that regen going sooner this time. Let's... not go for lowering our overdrive yet. Fine, I guess. We'll get hit 3 times, so that'll build us back up a bit. I want to use Glenn's Ultra move, as usual. It's just a really good one. Okay. Weaken them all? And annihilate their health. Okay, swap you out. And Yokogiri. This is going well. Finish off that guard. And finish him off entirely, Kylian. We're good. We shouldn't go there. Alright, I got confused on where we were at. My bad. But this is the shops. You cannot escape. I thought we were trying to leave town. I guess the front gates would probably be a terrible idea, actually. Okay, what are we doing next? Let's just attack. We should be good for a little bit. Our health is looking decent enough, and we have regen up. Ow. Thank you for spreading out your damage. Let's go for you. Kylian will be able to finish it off. Alternatively, Sienna. Down goes middle soldier. And yeah, let's focus on the top one next. Shit. Yeah, okay, maybe I should have expected that. Slow you down. Defend. That worked. It worked well enough, at least. But now we're back in overheat. So, summon attack. Use what weapons we have. 2 weapons. And you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just finish it off. Not worry about the overheat. The guard's not going to survive. Alright, keep moving, keep moving. Where are we going? This is the end of the line. Seriously, this is not leading to the exit. I have no idea where you're taking us, actually. Alright, HP regen to keep us safe. Okay, that works. Go for it, Glenn. Okay, not quite as low as I was hoping, but it was a significant amount of damage. Hey, leave Bothraz alone. Oh good, they have Wide Slash, just what we need. Alright, Metal Dagger, can we finish you? Yes. Alright, top one next. God, Glenn, you really do have plenty of health. We do not even need to begin to worry about your vampire abilities draining your health. Top guard should be dead. And Pedal Storm, let's do it! Not that we need it, but still, let's do it! God, I didn't get a chance to stock up my gear at all. A dead end. Bloody hell, I can't go on anyway. Your struggles end here. Let us buy you some time. Move on. Stop! Stop this immediately! Stay out of this or else... Princess? Leave them alone, they are my guests! Unfortunately, we cannot do that. We have orders from the general to arrest them. You dare to put the word of a general above that of your princess? Begone, I command you, base-born knaves! Let's go and report this to the general, or we'll be in trouble. Lenne! Princess, my goodness, you have my gratitude. No need, we overheard your conversation at the inn. You have... Princess? You must not misunderstand. I do not want to betray Terran. It's just that the Grand Grimoire is too dangerous. I know, you may continue to follow your plan and I will not tell anyone about it, but only under one condition. And what is that? You take Rob and me with you. Are you crazy? I mean, that's impossible, Princess. Then I cannot let you go. Why do you want to come? The world outside is calling for me. I don't want to stay here waiting for my brother to shatter Volandas into pieces. I'd rather stop him now than collect the shards of a broken kingdom later. For Volandas and its people, I must act. The princess, as you have already noticed, is a capable fighter who wields magic. And Rob's skills as a ranger will certainly be useful to us. I would rather not involve the princess in a dangerous journey such as this. I know, but you do not have a choice. You either take me with you or you stay here. It is not a request, but a command from your princess. Ha ha ha! That's certainly a new character trait I hear there. Alright, Len and Rob, we'll head out together. The monastery is located in the northeast of the flower fields of Perpetua. If we have preparations to make in Tormund, we should proceed unobtrusively. It is possible that the soldiers will return. Then let's move quickly. I have not seen such a fire in your eyes for a long time. I'm going to close the deal with that grimoire. My hands are trembling in excitement. What about you, Sienna? Yeah, I'm tagging along. I want to be wise to stay here. Also, I haven't gotten my reward yet. Let's discuss the payment on our way out, Sir Victor. Of course, my dear Sienna. Let's head out then. We must leave the city and move through the northeast of the forest. Alright then. And with that, things are safe for us in Tormund for the time being, but we probably shouldn't dawdle here. So, next time on Chained Echoes, I think I'm going to go ahead and off-screen, not there, I'm going to go ahead and off-screen see what I can do about clearing out the reward board as much as I can. Anything that I want to make sure I show on screen, namely showing new enemies. I guess I don't necessarily have a choice there. I'm going to do my best to try and clear out a good chunk of the reward board. We'll see how much I'm able to do. But there are some things that I'm going to want to save for on screen, so I might actually end up splicing those in. I might record my reward board journeys and splice in anything I want to show. And then next time we'll do a bit of upgrading here in town with the shops and the blacksmiths, with whatever loot we get from the reward board, and then we can set out for the flower fields of Perpetua. Alright, I will see everyone next time for that.